Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back to another random tote unboxing. This will be number 5 in the series, and I have been getting some pretty good comments about the series, so I'm going to continue it. And a couple days ago I had a little quick question on my page, and I just wanted to know what you guys wanted to see, and it seemed like people wanted to see a random tote. So if you want to vote again in the comments down below and let me know what you want to see after this video. For number 6, I still have Disney stuff. I have Arrow Video, 88 Films, Disney, I think I might have said that already, horror toys, horror action figures, stuff like that. I do have some westerns to go over with you guys, and yeah, so just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next after this one. I have about 80% battery today because I didn't get a full charge when I was at work today. So I'm going to show you guys random tote number 6. I'm going to show you as much as I can until the battery runs out. So let's just take a look and see what we have in this box. The first item is the Arrow Video Pieces Puzzle Edition. And this came out not too long ago, a few months back. And it comes with a 100-piece puzzle, and there's the image that the puzzle creates. And then it has the same digipack that was released as the single edition. This set also comes with a vinyl record soundtrack for the film, but I still have not received mine yet. So I think Arrow has started to finally ship those out. So I should be getting that soon. And then this is just the limited edition content. So I'm not going to go through all the special features. This is more or less just a random unboxing type video. So the next one here is the Hellraiser Scarlet box with parts 1, 2, and 3, and it's signed by Pinhead, Doug Bradley. And I was very glad to pick this one up. I got this from Grindhouse Video in Tampa. Shout out to Mike Sandlin. This is a really nice edition. It actually has 4 discs because the first 3 discs have the films: Hellraiser, Hellraiser 2, Hellbound, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, and then disc 4 has the Clive Barker Legacy, which is the limited edition exclusive to this box set. And you get a couple of his short films and a bunch of special features. And then you also get a 200-page book called Damnation Games. And the first 3 films in this Hellraiser set were the best, and I think everything that came after part 3 were very subpar, and I'm very glad to own the first 3 from Arrow Video in that box set. The next one here is a Japanese Western called The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. I still have yet to see this. I haven't even opened it yet. A lot of the films that I picked up recently within the last few months I have not had a chance to watch because I've been busy with the move and landscaping and painting and cleaning, all the stuff that goes with moving. So yeah, this is a IFC Midnight film, I believe. Yeah, so I heard good things about it. Looking forward to checking that one out. The next one is one I picked up recently, and this is Making a Serial Killer, and this is a 13-part documentary series. I picked this up at Kmart for $7. And I'm always fascinated about true crime, serial killers, and stuff like that, so I like to pick these up. This is a release from Mill Creek that came out in 2016, and the running time on here is 9 hours 46 minutes. And that is Region 1 for my friends overseas if you're interested in picking that up. I know a lot of you guys overseas do have region-free players, and I think that's a must in today's film watching. Everybody, you know, the UK has Arrow Video, 88 Films, Shameless, Indicator. A lot of those are must-own, so you have to have region-free players, I think, for the most part. Some of them are region-free, but the next one here is a Kino film. This is called Monty Walsh, starring Lee Marvin. This is a Western. Also has Jack Palance in the film. This is a film from 1970, 106 minutes. Still haven't watched that one yet. The next one here is a Burt Reynolds, Clint Walker film. Ozzie Davis is also in here. Sam Whiskey and the very lovely Angie Dickinson in her heyday, 1969. Another Kino Blu-ray. Next one here is called Doom Watch. This is another Kino title. And this is a film from 1972, a creature feature type film. And yeah, it's rated PG. It looks like a remote village island, a team with intrepid scientists, a terrifying secret. The mysterious island village, Balf, is experiencing unexplainable phenomena from grossly oversized sea life to half-buried bodies in the dark woods to strange Neanderthal-like men suffering from a rare disfiguring disease. So that one sounds like a really good one. Good sci-fi creature feature horror film. The next one is called The Neptune Factor, starring Ben Gazzara. This is also from Kino. I like that cover a lot. Walter Pidgeon is in here as well. It's a film from 1973, 98 running minutes. And Ernest Borgnine is also in here. And it looks like the original title was The Neptune Factor and Undersea Odyssey. And this, believe it or not, it's rated G. So it's probably closer to Disney than it is to horror. Next one is called The Revengers, another Ernest Borgnine. And Woody Strode is also in here. Brother Woody right there. I don't know if that's going to... It's a really cool cover. Anyway, Woody Strode is here on the right. And then, of course, there's Borgnine in the front. William Holden. Film from 1972, rated PG. Next one is Beware the Blob, another Kino. And this one was from 1972. And you get audio commentary with film historian Richard Harlan Smith and an alternate title sequence. And this one is rated PG. And the next one here is a Brink Vision DVD. This is called Tin Can Man. I really like what Brink Vision does. They specialize in independent horror, or just independent films in general, but they do have a really nice independent horror collection. And it's very, very important to support independent horror or independent films in general. And I like to do that every chance I get. The next one is Goosebumps, the complete collection, the original TV series. This is the UK edition. I picked this up on Zavvi. And this was put out by Cook Media. And it was, you can check it out at www.revfilms.co.uk. It's the entire series, and it is 26 hours worth of Goosebumps goodness from 1995 to 1998. And this set was put out in 2016. I got this on Zavvi for about 20 bucks. And it just has the swing trays on the inside, which I'm a big fan of, and it does have a slip cover that goes over the top of the plastic Amaray case. So I'm very happy to pick that up. Next one is called The Ghost Ships of the Great Lakes, put out by National Geographic, and a favorite pastime of mine. I live right next to Lake Michigan, one of the 5 Great Lakes. Lake Michigan is the only Great Lake that is entirely in the United States. The other 4 Great Lakes share a border with Canada. I'm a huge fan of documentaries on the Great Lakes and the ghost ships, shipwrecks, different things of that nature. I like to put these on when I'm in chill mode at night. And this is a 45-minute documentary. And it even talks about, I live about 20 minutes south of Milwaukee. And there's a little piece on here about the Milwaukee Great Lakes, Lake Michigan, the Lost Queens, and some stuff about Lake Superior. And looking forward to checking that out. Next one is a Blue Underground Twin Pack DVD, and this was more or less just for the collectible purposes. This is Death Dream. You get Zombie Soldiers Twofer, 2 movies for 1 low price, limited availability, and Uncle Sam, I Want You Dead. I believe both of these have Blu-rays by now. I know for sure Uncle Sam does because I do own that on Blu-ray, and that's a fun movie to watch. And this is the perfect time of the year to watch that, right around the 4th of July. I think as I'm recording this, it's the 11th of July. So I got those really cheap. I think about 10 bucks for those two. The next one here is Terrortails Volume 2. I do have the complete set now of this. And this was the last one that I needed to get. It has 2 ghastly films. The Guy Sucks. Dr. Vampire is the name of the film. And Pucker Up and Die with Death Kiss. And these are drive-in style films. And the quality on these sets are very, very poor. But they're fun to own. You get no special features whatsoever. And these are put out by an Asian company called, what is that called there? Video Asia. So the authenticity is a little bit skeptical on these releases. So just know that before you pick those up. They're fun to, I mean, they're fun to look at, and they're fun to put on the shelves with that, with those covers like the old comics from like the 50s and 60s. The next one is the DVD release of Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. This is the 35th anniversary exhumed edition. When VCI had a sale a couple of months ago, I got this for just a couple bucks, so I had to pick this up. I do own it on Blu-ray as well, but this is a really nice edition. I used to own this on DVD probably like 10 years ago. When did this come out? 2010. So I picked it up about 7 years ago. And then I ended up selling it, and I regretted it because this does have a lot of special features. And I picked it up again for a couple bucks just to have it in the collection again. The next one here is Bad Taste, a film by Peter Jackson. It has a lenticular where he's throwing up the peace sign, and then one of the fingers, yeah, it doesn't really show up, but one of the fingers disappears and he's flipping you the bird. And this is limited to 50,000. I got number 28,740. And this is an Anchor Bay release, and this is one of Peter Jackson's earliest films. This may even be number 1 for him, I don't recall. But this is a very, very cheesy, low buck, drive-in style film. It's fun though, I enjoy it, and I think that edition's really cool. Next one here is a Scorpion releasing title called Hollywood Boulevard. Still have yet to see this one. This is one of the sexploitation films that Scorpion has put out, shamelessly loaded with sex and violence. And there you can see they're having a wet t-shirt contest, so why not pick this up and add it in your collection. It's a film from 1976, rated R, and it's 83 minutes, region A. The next one here is a title that Retro Horror recommended a few months ago. This is a double billing from Anchor Bay with Dead of Night and The Queen of Spades. It's a 2-disc set, and it comes in this fat pack that Anchor Bay used to put out. I really enjoyed these back in the day. And this was back when Anchor Bay was reigning supreme on the DVD sales. They were the top dog. This is Anchor Bay in conjunction with Studio Canal. These are Region 1, and this is now long out of print, and it's a little pricey. You can pick it up for a fair price if you do a little searching, but it is still pretty pricey. Next one here is called Drive-In Monsterama Trailer Trauma Part 2. And this is from Garage House Pictures. It is region free, region ABC, the Blu-ray from 2016. It is 203 minutes, and it is just basically trailers of different sci-fi horror films, drive-in style films. And it says on the back it is 95 of the rare and hard to find trailers in full HD for the first time. Nearly 3.5 hours of movie madness. So these are always fun to watch. I pick up those trailer reviews every chance I get. And then here is the first one, Trailer Trauma. It Will Eat You Alive for Real. Play on a little pun there, R-E-E-L. And this is region ABC from 2015, 137 minutes. And this one doesn't say how many trailers it shows. That is the first one. Here is another Garage House release on Blu-ray. This is the 80s Trailer Trauma Part 3 Horror-thon. This one was limited. I believe this one was limited to 1,000 copies. This is region ABC. And you get over 250 trailers in this one. It's 439 minutes. So this is the one to get right here. If you guys are interested in picking up any of these, if you just want to try one, I would recommend this one here, Trailer Trauma 3 Horror-thon. And you get over 250 trailers. The next one here is a TV series that was on Fear.net. And this was put out by RLJ Entertainment, and this is Adam Green's show called Holliston, and it only lasted 2 seasons. This is season 2. I never did see season 2, but I really enjoyed season 1. And Adam Green and his buddy Joe Lynch created the show, and it's kind of a comedy horror, almost kind of like a Shaun of the Dead type show. I really enjoyed it. Sid Haig made a guest appearance, Kane Hodder, Daniel Harris, Seth Green, Dee Snider. I mean, this is a really fun show. You can get this rather cheap, and I do recommend Holliston. Pick up the first 2 seasons, the only 2 seasons. Okay, we're at 16 minutes. So far, the battery's still good. The next one here is a freebie that I got when I ordered, I can't remember what I ordered, but the seller from eBay also threw this in. I didn't need it, but I'll take it, I guess. It's kind of beat up. This is the Jason Slasher Collection with Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason in this little beat up set here with the slim cases. I have all these films several times already. Didn't really need this, but I'm not one to turn down freebies, so there it sits in my collection. Next one here is an Arrow Video Blu-ray called Howling 2. And this is the Blu-ray DVD combo, and this is Region B, Region 2. And this was put out in 2016, and it's a movie from 1985. Sybil Danning is in here, and you get a nice little booklet, as always, and then you get a swing tray, and then you get the original cover there. Everybody knows about Arrow Video by now. Let's see here. The next one is another Arrow Video title. This is from Arrow Academy, and this was a Barnes & Noble exclusive with the slipcover. And this has a ton of special features in that box down below. It is Region A. And this is Cinema Paradiso. I suppose I should say the title. And I still have yet to open that one. I do have the Arrow DVD as well on that one. I'll probably sell the DVD at some point. The next box set here is the Arrow Video House collection, which I did a overview video for this when this came out. You get House 1, House 2, the second story, House 3, the horror show, House 4, the repossession, and you get the House Companion, a nice thick hardcover book. And this is a beautiful box set by Arrow. It's probably one of their best. Which reminds me, I am going to be doing a revised top 25 Arrow Video titles video coming soon within the next week or so. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Let's kind of mix it up a little bit. We have Death Machines. This is a film from Vinegar Syndrome, and this was an upgrade for me. I do have the DVD. It's a film from 1976. It is 93 minutes, and it is all region, and this is the Blu-ray DVD combo. And there you can see in the upper right-hand corner, those are all the special features. I wish it was a little more clear so you guys can kind of follow along, so I don't have to read all the special features all the time. Next one is a Mondo Macabro DVD. Don't open till Christmas. I picked this one up on eBay. It's still brand new and sealed, and I got this for about 10 bucks. I know it's out of print now. It is the unrated DVD, and you can never have too many holiday horror movies to have little marathons during the season, and Christmas horror films are probably one of the best subgenres to me, my favorite. Next one here is a Western called Blind Man, starring Tony Anthony and Ringo Starr. I think this is the first official release in the US on DVD, and it's put out by a company called Abco. And this was released in 2016. I believe the original film was from the 60s, the late 60s. So that is Blind Man. Let's see, what do we have here? Here is a Fred Olen Ray film, The Alien Dead. And this was limited to 1,000 copies, and it's signed in that red blotch there at the bottom of the Blu-ray. And it was signed by the director, Fred Olen Ray. And I think he's a great guy. I like to support. I like his films. He's very low buck, very, very cheesy. I try not to use that as a term for a movie because it's so easy to just call something cheesy all the time. But if you looked up cheesy in the dictionary, there would be a picture of Fred Olen Ray in his list of movies. But really fun drive-in style films. The Alien Dead. Here is a Twilight Time Blu-ray called Major Dundee, and this recently went out of print over the past 6 months or so, I think. This is a Sam Peckinpah film, Western. And it stars, as you can see, Charlton Heston there. And it is a 2-disc edition, and this is a really, really nice Blu-ray that was put out by Twilight Time. Probably one of their better releases. I'm trying to move some of these Arrow titles away so it's not just an Arrow majority film. Update. Here is a really nice edition I picked up from overseas. This is the You're So Cool Brewster, the story of Fright Night. Comes with a 8-page comic, and look at that cover. I know this was also released by Eureka on their Fright Night Blu-ray. This was an extra, but I really wanted the standalone edition, and this is a beautiful piece right here. Really nice collector's edition. I know it was limited, but I can't remember if it was 1,000 or 3,000, but this is a 350-minute documentary, and it's just jam-packed with bonus features, and I love that cover. And it's a slipcover over an Amaray case. Really nice piece right there. I recommend grabbing that if you guys can find it. Next one here is a steelbook of the Suicide Squad. And this is a DC film. I'm more of a Marvel comic guy, but to be honest, I'm not really a superhero fan. I do like the Marvel Comics animation. But this was a pretty cool steelbook, Suicide Squad. And then we have the Suicide Squad digibook. Might as well show that with the lenticular. It doesn't change the image. It just shows a little 3D depth, but you guys may not be able to pick up on that with this. I'm recording on a phone, so I'm not getting the best quality. I do have to pick up and invest in a good camera at some point. And I would like to get a drone at some point too, but that's all down the road. Next one here is a Joe Stauffer film called Pieces of Talent, and this is a double if anybody is interested in making a trade for this. A trade or a sale, make me an offer down below. I do have this edition twice. This one is limited to 150 pieces. I have number 113. And Joe Stauffer is a great dude from Shutter Blade Media, and this is a really good film. And he threw a sticker in. And this is a pressed Blu-ray, so you're not getting a DVD-R or a Blu-ray R, I should say. That's the real deal right there. If anybody's interested in Pieces of Talent, comment below. I have another documentary from one of my favorite horror films of the 80s, and this is Just Desserts, the special edition put out by Synapse. The Making of Creepshow. George A. Romero, Stephen King, and of course Tom Savini there on the front. And this is a 90-minute documentary that was put out in 2007. It is all region for my friends overseas if you're interested in picking that one up. Let's see, what do we have here? have a movie called Knuckle Bones, and this was a horror pack limited edition. This is the unrated edition of the film. And I do not subscribe to Horror Pack, though I would like to at some point. I think it's a pretty good company, a pretty good idea. I believe they do 4 DVDs a month and 4 Blu-rays a month. And I think it's about $20 or $25 each. I believe it might be a little cheaper for the DVDs, I'm not sure. If you guys are interested, check out Horror Pack. I'm sure most of you guys already do get Horror Pack, but for those of you who don't, I can't really give you much more information. Just check that out on the internet. This is a film from, let's see, 2016. It's 85 minutes long. So what else do we have here? Army of Darkness DVD. Somebody gave this to me. I think I have 2 of these. I have several different editions of Army of Darkness. I probably have 10 different copies. And of course, it's a film from 1992 starring Bruce Campbell, and it is the Evil Dead Part 3, more of a comedy sequel than anything else. And that is the MGM release on DVD. We have the Donnie Darko box set from Arrow Video, and this is a must-own. This is a great movie. You get the book at the top. Sorry about that. That was poor camera work on my part. Like I was saying, the book is on top. The director's cut of the film is in the middle, and the theatrical cut is at the bottom. And these all come in like a digipack style cases, and then it comes with the hard cardboard outer shell. And look at all those special features. I mean, that is unbelievable. And this is a very, very nice edition of a great movie, Donnie Darko. Everybody should own this. Okay, let's see. Here is a Dario Argento film called The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This also had a Blue Underground release in the US. This is the VCI Blu-ray, and it has been surpassed by the quality of Blue Underground. I still want to keep this in my collection because a bonus feature on this one is the complete original movie soundtrack, which I think Blue Underground also had on theirs. But I'm just going to keep this one for collectible purposes. I love early Argento. Here's another VCI Blu-ray. This is The Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things Blu-ray. I showed you the DVD earlier, the 35th anniversary. This is the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray looks really good. The Blu-ray definitely surpassed the DVD. And a lot, if not all, of the special features were ported over from the DVD to the Blu-ray. And it's a horror film from 1972. Here is a music Blu-ray with Rob Zombie's films. His music, The Greatest Horror Show of Them All, the Zombie Horror Picture Show. You get Rob Zombie's first concert film, a blistering set of 16 Rob Zombie classics. Not going to read off all the songs, but I was really glad to pick this up. I'm a huge fan of Rob Zombie. I like his music and his movies. And this was put up by T-Boy Records in 2014. I picked this up on Amazon for, I think it was around $14. So I knew I had to pick that up. And with Amazon Prime, by the way, today is Amazon Prime Day, guys. If you want to go over and check out Amazon and get some free shipping for a day if you don't have it already. Here is another Brink Vision release. This is on Blu-ray called Lake Nowhere. This is the limited edition creature feature horror film. This one was put out in 2016, and it's very short, though. It's only 51 minutes, but it's a perfect length for this movie. They could have made it longer and dragged it out, but they didn't need to. I think 51 minutes was perfect for this. You get the Blu-ray DVD combo, and you get behind-the-scenes featurette, cast and filmmaker commentaries, and a Harvest Man teaser. And I believe there's a reversible cover, and it comes with this clear case, which is really nice. Brink Vision stepped up their game on this one. There's no reversible cover, but they do have some nice interior artwork, which I always do appreciate as a collector. It's nice to have that little extra detail. And let's see what else. Here's a set that I'm really happy about. This is the Mario Bava DVD set. And by now, most of these movies have been released on Blu-ray. You get Black Sunday, Black Sabbath, The Girl Who Knew Too Much, Knives of the Avenger, and Kill Baby Kill. And I always wanted this box set, but it was always very, very expensive. And then when they started releasing these on standalone editions on Blu-ray, this box set went way down, and I ended up scooping it up, and I'm always going to keep this set. It comes with these 5 little thin packs, the little slim packs there, and this nice little pull-out drawer type packaging here into that slip cover, which is really beautiful. I love this set. One of my favorites. And then following up the Bava 1 is the Bava 2 set. Mario Bava Collection Volume 2. You get Lisa and the Devil, House of Exorcism, Bay of Blood, Baron Blood, Kidnapped, Roy Colt, and Winchester Jack. $5 for an August Moon, 4 Times That Night. This is 8 films by Bava, and again, these are mostly all, if not all, released on Blu-ray by now. And I had to grab this set. I think I got both of them for $50 when they used to be about $50 or $60 a piece. So I'm not going to pull this one out. It's the same exact design packaging as the Part 1. I thought this was a really good modern Western. This was the remake of The Magnificent Seven. This is the 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray of the film, starring Denzel Washington. I thought this was a really good edition. This is the all-region ABC, and it comes in this beautiful steelbook. And I'm a big fan of the movie. I like the original a little bit better, but this was damn good too. So that was the Magnificent Seven Blu-ray steelbook. Next one here is a Scream Factory edition, and this is David Cronenberg's Rabid Collector's Edition with the slipcover. I also own this on Arrow Video, so I have not opened up the Scream Factory edition. It's a horror film from 1976. When I do want to watch this one, I watch the Arrow Video release of this. Next one is a Blue Underground 3-disc limited edition Jess Franco film called The Marquis de Sade's Justine. And this is the Blu-ray, DVD, and you get the compact disc of the CD soundtrack. And this is a really fat edition here, and it's really heavy. I like it. I really like to pick up the Blue Underground titles. And this was put out in 2015, and the movie is originally from 1968. And I think this may be sold out by now. I think it was limited to 1,000. I could be wrong. Another Jess Franco film and another 3-disc set called 99 Women Behind Bars Without Men. You get the Blu-ray, DVD, and compact disc. And you also get the Notorious French version on Blu-ray. I think that is the unrated edition. And you get a lot of nice special features. And again, it's a thick edition, very heavy. And another Jess Franco. This is another 3-disc limited edition. And this is Eugenie with Christopher Lee. And you get the Blu-ray, DVD, and again, the CD soundtrack. Really nice editions. Had to grab those. A box set that I've wanted for a long time. They used to show this on infomercials on TV late at night. This is the Midnight Special. And my favorite genre of music is 70s rock. And this is all about that. You get bands like Alice Cooper, Heart, Aerosmith, Bee Gees, KC and the Sunshine Band, the Doobie Brothers, Gordon Lightfoot, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Peter Frampton, Marvin Gaye, Earth, Wind and Fire, John Denver, Fleetwood Mac. This is the, let's see, you get 11 discs, and it is put out by Time Life, but I ended up picking this up. I believe it was either at Best Buy or Walmart, You can get it. This is not the complete collection, but it is a pretty good amount. You get 130 songs, almost 5 hours of bonus features. And I believe this was right around the $25 mark, which is a very, very good price for this. And I was very glad to pick up the Midnight Special. My favorite type of music. Let's see. Next one here is the Canadian edition of Creepshow 2, put out by Arrow Video. There was a red case that was the US release, Region A, and then they also had this purplish blue, or yeah, bluish purple, I guess, which was supposed to be the Canadian edition, and this is Region A as well. And comes with the book and the Amaray case, and it has a ton of features here. Creepshow 2 is really fun. It's not as good as Part 1, but it's really fun. It's a nice little anthology horror from the 80s, the late 80s, I think, on this one. It says 1996, but something's telling me it was much earlier than that. It felt like it was late 80s. Let's see, what else do we have here? I have a Disney Steelbook from Zavvi. This is Finding Dory, Disney Pixar. And this one comes with the 3D Blu-ray and the regular Blu-ray. And I like to collect these Disney Steelbooks. And every once in a while Zavvi has some pretty good sales, so keep your eye on Zavvi.com and you can get some good deals over there. Next one here is a Canadian release of Shane, which is a Warner Brothers Paramount release. This is a Western from the 50s, 1953. And this one is now out of print, and it's going for a king's ransom. I ended up getting it for a pretty good price. I think you can probably still find this around like 25 bucks. And you do get a couple special features, but not much. But it's a good movie to pick up. Here's another Vinegar Syndrome. This one's called Psychic Killer, a film by Raymond Danton. I have yet to see this one. It's a film from 1975. It is all region ABC, and it is a Blu-ray DVD combo. And it looks like it's a insane asylum type horror film, which I really enjoy. Those kind of films. A guy is accused of a murder he didn't commit. They put him in a asylum. Next one is a Twilight Time release, a Charles Bronson film called 10 to Midnight. This one is now out of print. And I ended up picking up a couple extras of these because if I ever do reach 1,500 subscribers, I picked up 3 of these. I'm going to give a couple of these away at some point. And the reason I grabbed 3 of them, not to be a hoarder, because it's the opposite of that. I'm not a hoarder and I don't sell these for ridiculous prices. It's the opposite, because I keep one for myself, and then the others I give away. Instead of somebody spending 50, 60 bucks on an out-of-print Blu-ray, you have the chance to win one for free on my channel. So I don't want to have any hateful comments down below saying that I'm grabbing all these and trying to hoard them, because it's the total opposite of that. Let's see here. Where are we at for time? We're at 38 minutes. I'll show one more. Let's see. I'll pick a box set to show. I don't want to make these too long because I think people lose interest, and I don't know if anybody watches these all the way through. If you're still watching and you watched all the way through, I salute you. I appreciate you guys, and I always appreciate all the supportive comments, the views, the thumbs up, the shares, all that stuff. It's great. I really do appreciate that. Let's see. Now I don't want to show that. Well, let's show. Here's another Dario Argento. This is Tenebrae. This is the Amaray case edition from Arrow Video, and this is the Blu-ray DVD combo. It is Region B, Region 2, and you get a ton of special features there. This is one of Argento's best. like I said earlier, his early stuff is so good, and then to me his later stuff is very disappointing. But this is a release that Arrow put out in 2015, and maybe I'll show a couple more, because here's Satan's Blade, and I know a lot of people were very disappointed about this film. I thought it was okay. I was just glad to pick it up because I had never seen this one before Arrow put it out. It's a slasher from 1982, and it says shot in Big Bear, California in 1980, but not released until 84. L. Scott Castillo Jr., Satan's Blade, succeeds in establishing a thoroughly creepy atmosphere, helped in no small part by a freakish nightmare sequence that is sure to inspire more than a few sleepless nights. And it's a Blu-ray DVD. It's Region B and Region 2. And it was put out by Arrow in 2016. I always like to collect slashers, so I'm glad to have that in the collection. I'll show a couple more here. I guess that's another question I have for you guys. How long do you prefer the videos to be? Because like I said, this one is approaching, it's over 40 minutes now. Do you guys even sit and watch all the way through, or would you rather have something 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes? Comment down below, let me know what you guys think about time for that, for the videos. The next one here is the Enchanted Edition Blu-ray DVD combo of The Last Unicorn, and this one has a CD soundtrack by the band America, which is, it's awesome. This movie is really, really good, and I love the band America. This was put out by Shout Factory, and the film is from 1982, and it's a Rankin Bass film. And let's see. Okay, yeah, Mia Farrow was in here, and Jeff Bridges. Christopher Lee is also in here. Angela Lansbury. It's just packed with star-studded voices. And this is a really good edition here. Comes with a lot of special features. You get 2 discs, the Blu-ray DVD. So, all right, we'll do. Yeah, we'll do one more. What the heck? The last one for this video is Abel Ferrara's The Driller Killer. It's another 80s slasher film. It's actually from '79, so I was off by a year. This is the unrated edition. It is region-free ABC. And you'd get the 4K restoration. Who would have thought that sometime in our lifetime we would have The Driller Killer in 4K? That's awesome. I don't think we need this movie in 4K, but it's good to have it. And then you get a booklet, and you get 2 discs. And then, as always, as Arrow does, they have the original cover there. And then they also have the commissioned, the new cover, which I think looks really, really good. They also released a steelbook, which I have, that has the original cover. And let's do one more, guys. This one is called Slugs. It's a creature feature film, another Arrow video title. And you get a bunch of special features. This one is only Region A, and its running time 89 minutes, rated R. The film is from 1982. And it's another slimy, blood-sucking creature feature film. And so I guess with that, I'm going to really shut it off this time now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Comment down below. Let me know how long you guys like the videos or how long you prefer them. Let me know what you want me to show next. If you want a random, Steelbook, Disney, whatever. And other than that, I hope you guys are well. Hope you have a great week. Tomorrow's hump day already. Halfway through the week. We can make it. Always appreciate the support. I love you guys out there. Take care, and I will catch you next time. Later.